in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
And in the silver semifinals, we had the triple T matchup, TetrisTIme and Toast. In the finals, we have the triple M matchup, Matt, Martin, and Micetro. Those are 2 people, by the way, not 3. Yep, so, and of course, because I'm Minnesota and I have to make a connection to Minnesota, you could also call this the 3M matchup.
Yes, indeed. M cubed, maybe?
Ooh, I like that too.
Ooh, T-spin setup gets it.
Yeah, I might be thinking of a different game, but I swear there is a player named M Cube, which makes it kind of ironic that you give that designation. I don't know if there's a Tetris player named M Cube or if I'm thinking of Rocket League maybe, but I've seen that name before.
Interesting.
Yeah. But
go ahead.
Nope, I was gonna say refresh a Toast memory because I was all the way on silver and I was engrossed in my own drama over there. How did Matt, Martin, and Micetro get to the finals? Who did they play to get there?
Yeah, let me pull up the bracket at least over on one side here.
All right.
So, Matt Martin coming in as the number 3 seed had to go through Ethan in a decider, winning 2-1. And then Matt Martin having to face his good friend Jonesy, a KC native here, almost a 1.1 DAS player, 3-0 in a sweep. But I tell you what, that was not like a sweep.
Oh, wow.
There were some really close games there. And then Matt having to reverse sweep. DMJ was down 2-0. The number 2 seed,
wow.
The 1.2 triple threat DMJ.
Wow. And as far as the game at hand right now, Matt throwing down some centerwell Tetrises, showing us that the Quaid strats are indeed effective. 148,000 to 190,000. I'm seeing pushdown points out of both players. Will we get a repeat of what happened in the silver semifinals where a game was decided by pushdown points?
That's kind of awesome. Four pushdown points, right? You won a match by 4 pushdown points?
Yes. Yep. I saw that I was getting close, and then I saw TetrisTIme freaking out over there because he's like, look at the score, and then I kind of looked at the score. I'm like, okay, I'm pushing down. So Harry Hong, eat your heart out.
That's amazing.
All right, but we are coming up to halfway. I will give a pace check at halfway, but how did Micetro get to the finals?
Micetro came in as the number 5 seed and had to face his good friend Jedi Evan, fellow Big Daddy represent there, 2-1 in a decider. Then Micetro swept his way over Snowy in what was probably the most surprising entrant into the second final 8 there. And then obviously had to go through the final boss. Whoa. Number 1, Scuti, went up 2-0. Scuti brought it back to a decider and finally defeated the final boss. And now Micetro, arguably a final boss.
Oh, wow. Now, we are halfway to level 19. Current paces, based on what I saw, Micetro on about a 530,000 transition pace. Matt Martin with a hey now on the line counter briefly. He's looking at about a 380K pace, so Micetro with the advantage, but Matt Martin is set up for a dirty Tetris, takes the burn, wants to get things safe. I know I was in similar spots, just you don't want to take any unnecessary risk because there's a lot of game left to be played. I mean, these are players that are very capable of going into 19 and beyond with DAS and even getting max outs with DAS. So this game's far from over. No need to fret about a lead of any size at this point.
Well, maybe a little bit. There's a centerwell Tetris from Matt Martin, 237 to 352 from Micetro, who this is what got Micetro here, was taking in extremely impressive paces into 18 here to take a lead. This has been the winning formula for Micetro, and we'll see if we can continue here into this game.
Yeah. Now that Matt's been able to burn this board down, for the most part, both players still looking clean. He's got his well transitioned over to the right side, so at least for the time being, the unconventional wells are out of the discussion. Micetro clean, Micetro Tetris ready. There is the long bar. There is the Tetris. 424K for Micetro, 296 for Matt Martin with the Toastress, and making our way towards the level 19 transition.
All right, Toast, describe to me the Toastress.
Okay, so it comes from my many TNP restreams over the past few months. Whether it's luck or chance or RNG, whenever I give a score update, it seems to happen that somebody gets a Tetris while I am speaking. So it just came to be that whenever someone gets a Tetris while I am updating the score, we call it a Toastris, and that is a dirty column 6 Tetris for Matt Martin, bringing him up to 343,000.
We're approaching transition here where the speeds will increase by 50%, and that is pretty much as the limits of what Das can move at. So gonna try to get as much scoring in as you can here in these last few lines. Gonna burn in Maestro 500,000. 368. Matt Martin still has 7 lines to go.
Yeah, he could get 2 more Tetrises before this level 19 switch, assuming maximum efficiency. If he burns 1 more line, he's only going to have 1 more. There is the first Tetris, and let's see. He's going to burn into 19, 394,000, down by 5 Tetrises and change to Maestro. The race is on to the kill screen, and we'll see if Matt Martin can come back in this one. It is only game 1, but both players would love to make a strong opening statement as they try to get the lion's share of that match, Reno, and the accolades of being the winner of the DAS tournament at KC Retro this year. All right.
447 for Matt Martin, 558 for Maestro. So a massive 5 Tetris lead now from Maestro into level 21.
Yep.
Matt Martin a little behind in the line, so
yeah, we'll say roughly 5 lines in the past, and he's got a gap in column 3 that he clears up. So he's just working his way back to safety, trying to get back to a Tetris building position. Long bar's going to make that a lot easier as Maestro's throwing down another Tetris.
Oh, Matt Martin.
Over 600,000. That is a XL Vitz setup that he burns away.
Yeah, that was a 5, not cozy Vitz, but he burned through it brilliantly and gets a Tetris to go to 514, 628 for Maestro. So still maintaining this pretty massive lead here.
Yeah, Maestro's pace going into kill screen right now, looking at about 930,000. So not max out pace, but still a 900K going into kill screen. I don't care who you are. That's pretty good.
That is very good. Yeah. With Das, I mean, I feel like anything over 800 feels like you had a pretty good game.
Well, speaking of 800, Matt Martin on about an 810K kill screen pace, so he's doing good too. But he's going to have to put the gas on a little bit more to try and make his way towards catching up to Maestro here, who is having a much better Tetris rate, 55%, on to level 24.
Yeah. You know, Matt Martin is making a little bit of a comeback here.
Yeah.
Still down quite a bit, but it is only down to about 2.5 Tetrises, which I believe was down around 4 at one point. So
yeah, it was a much larger deficit for Matt earlier on, but he's been able to stay consistent. Board's looking a little dicey now, but not too bad for someone of his caliber. He can probably burn his way out of this.
Need something left, does get the quick
yes,
tap. That was,
oh no, the early dash shift. You hate to see it, and he cannot quick tap. He can't quick tap that long bar over to the right. He's going to top out, and Maestro takes game number 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
And I gotta give Maestro his win.
We can confirm Maestro does have a heart.
If he only had a heart.
And ironically enough, we are in Kansas City, close enough to being Wizard of Oz territory.
We're not in Kansas anymore, and technically we're not.
No, we're not.
We are in Missouri.
Yep.
Barely.
Yep.
But I am from Kansas.
Now, gonna pull out a Simpsons reference. What happens if someone calls it Missouri instead of Missouri?
The Chiefs lose the Super Bowl. I love it.
No,
go ahead, Toast. But finish your dad joke.
No, there was no dad joke there.
Oh, that's it?
No, I am not Ben Mullen. His dad jokes are much better than mine.
What? So you started off something that was clearly a dad joke, and then you're just like, I don't know either.
No.
Meanwhile, back at Tetris, 35,000 to 33,000.
Thank you, Cox Danny J, for getting my reference. Cox Danny J knows what I'm talking about. He's the real MVP here.
I'll be deep in the cold ground before I recognize Missouri.
Yep.
Cox Danny J, do you wash your car too?
Yep. WORSH, Warsh.
Wash it. Wash it good.
Yep, but as far as this game at hand, that has nothing to do with Warshing or Missouri, other than being in Missouri. 80. We were neck and neck until that Tetris. 90,000 for Matt Martin, 107,000, and a hey now at the end for Micetro. Pushdown points making way for the hey now. We have rolled over that counter by this point. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, but we are about a third of the way to level 19. At this point, looking like about a 400,000 transition pace for Micetro. On Matt Martin's side, looking at 480,000. And Micetro with the advantage in the Tetris rate, also a couple lines ahead, but Matt is making his way back in, trying to throw down Tetrises, go punch per punch with Micetro, and try and even this game up.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just laughing at chat. Coxton AJ saying, my buddy is named Washington. George Washington. Sorry, I was just laughing at chat. Coxton AJ saying, my buddy is named Washington.
Yeah. This is making way for something in chat. Chat, what are some of the things you hear that are pronounced so weirdly wrong that you don't know where they came from? As a lesser example, anything Sean Connery says that has the letter S in it.
Oh, yeah. I can't love people in slices.
Yes. So let's hear your unorthodox pronunciations of words where it'll make people raise an eyebrow when they hear them that way.
227 for Micetro, 176 for Matt Martin. So about a 2 Tetris lead here for Micetro.
Yeah, and their transition paces, a 460K for Micetro and about a 350,000 for Matt Martin. So Micetro kind of expanding on that pace a little bit. He is in the future, but this is still a true lead for him. So even if Matt Martin were to go all Tetrises to catch up, Micetro would still have the lead here.
Yep. We had a person in the crowd was saying something that was weird that sounded as Iowa being pronounced Iowa.
I mean, I don't know. Are you qualified to speak on behalf of people from Missouri? How do people from Missouri feel about people from Iowa?
I imagine there's probably, I mean, I lived in Missouri and Kansas side of Kansas City, so I've been in both. I don't know. I guess that qualifies me. I don't know.
No.
That's my final response. I really just don't know. I don't think about Iowa much.
No. Yeah. Minnesota, as you know, we've got a sibling rivalry with Wisconsin. It's kind of
sure.
It's kind of the same. It's kind of the same with Iowa. I mean, asking the real questions here. What's the greatest thing to come out of Iowa?
For reals, or like, are you beaming me here?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. I hope one of these, the world's largest thing of rubber bands. I don't know.
Oh, sorry guys, you were so close. The correct answer is I-35 North.
406 from Maestro, 346 from Matt and Martin.
Your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. All right. Scores on the board right now: 351K for Matt Martin, 412,000 for Micetro, and both Tetris ready. Micetro with the column 4 Tetris, Matt Martin ready for just a garden variety right well Tetris. No style points, but they're all the same on the scoreboard for this one.
Is this an Oklahoma style Tetris there?
I don't know. Now we're starting to get into that instruction manual that was not actually an instruction manual, but Jeopardy still put it on, where they had like the it was like the S and then the Cleveland S or whatever it was. I'm sure someone in chat knows exactly what I'm referring to. As Micetro transitions 488,000. Matt Martin does have a Tetris left to get. He can burn and still get it. Does just that. 433K transition. Racing to the kill screen we go.
Yeah, and this is a pretty close one again here, but Micetro has been kind of holding steady on the lead for a little while, so we'll see if that continues. Is a little ahead in lines by about 3 to 7 any given point in time, so Matt does have that to work with still.
And while we're at it, because this is a partial Gopher State takeover of Classic Tetris 1, give us your favorite Iowa jokes in the chat.
What?
All right.
Iowa's the joke, apparently, from Tiffy.
Oh, yeah. Now, as far as a score here, we are on level 21, 478K for Matt Martin, 533 for Micetro. Gets the long bar over, preserves that stack, and he can keep on going for Tetrises with a delayed burn. Matt's board looking pretty clean, and he's down by 80,000 points as we make our way towards level 22. But Micetro may be in a small bit of trouble, but he's going to... He just made that look really easy. This is why he's part of the DAS revolution, folks.
571 to 513. Matt Martin with a clean board here. Maestro fighting through some digs. Getting it all cleaned up here, though. So
Yep.
now stacking for Tetris. Matt Martin getting a bar for the Tetris.
Yes, and great adjustment on that J piece to put it in there to preserve the Tetris readiness. If he doesn't do that, he's still burning at this point.
He still is burning at this point, though.
Supermark, we might be BFF. Supermark in chat. Supposedly the toothbrush was invented in Iowa. Did you know that, folks? The toothbrush invented in Iowa because if it was invented anywhere else, we'd call it a teeth brush.
Oh, do you just like come up with these on the fly, or do you practice them at home? Like, well, let me get my dad jokes out here and practice them for my stream.
Well,
Incredible. Like, I don't know.
well, there is a flow chart. No, I'm kidding. This is all on the spot. I mean, if we want to keep going, we're on a roll here. These players are playing great. They're on level 25 into level 26
Yeah, I
now.
was gonna say, like, no more time for jokes. This is incredible play going on
these
right
games are no joke. These players are playing their hearts out right now. Matt Martin, 657K, Micetro, 741,000, about to go into level 27. They've got a few more lines to go, but Maestro's going to need to do some burning to keep this stack going.
And Matt Martin left side getting a little dicey, but does get the bar for the Tetris.
He does get the Tetris. He is now in what, in one Toast's opinion, is the worst color scheme in all of Tetris, the level 27s. And for those of you that are going to be the well actually guy on Reddit, I'm referring to normal colors, not glitch colors. I know charcoal is a thing. But yes, 27, the worst color scheme in Tetris. I said it, it must be true.
Oh my goodness, we're right here at level 28. It is less than a Tetris difference. Matt Martin gonna have to do some burns now.
Yep, that
Maestro is built up. Matt Martin still burning is now clean.
Yes.
63,000 point lead now cut down to only 8 point lead now cut down to only like an eighth of a Tetris. Maestro can't.
Needs to build up for a Tetris. That last Tetris that Maestro got. Oh my God!
Matt
Matt
still
Martin's
going.
still going on kill screen. Oh my goodness! He's trying to get more lines, but he cannot do it. He gives a valiant effort, and Maestro takes the next game.
8-16 will not be quite enough for Matt Martin. Maestro is going to take a 2-0 lead, in mimicking what was the semifinals against 2-0 lead for him against Scuti. It's not over. We got a best of 5. This first to 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
We are hoping for a decider, but in the event that there is not, this might be one of your last chances to contribute to the Matcherino. We are currently at, we're going to refresh that, and we are at 566 right now, but let's see what happens on the reload. But But regardless of how much is in the match arena, we want you donating. We want to get these players that are playing right now as much as we can, because you're seeing amazing DAS right here. DAS is not dead, folks. So make sure you get your contributions in. My goal is still on. You get us up to $1,000. I start going full Minnesotan, and it goes. And full Minnesotan means I start talking like I'm on the movie Fargo, which ironically is not in Minnesota. And Tetris for Matt, only down by just under a Tetris, but we are still very early on. And again, being from Minnesota, we have our fair share of Iowa jokes. We love Iowa jokes, but we'll bring it to Wisconsin now. And I'm gonna open myself up. I might get myself ripped for this one, but I've got a light bulb joke that connects to Wisconsin.
Oh boy.
Okay, so Omen might have heard this one. How many Green Bay Packer fans does it take to change a light bulb?
Hit me with it.
It takes 3. 1 to change the light bulb, and 2 to talk about how great the old one was.
Yeah.
All right, and a little bit of an early dash shift for Matt, but this is solvable. He's well below halfway, so
Look again, Maestro once again just being pace lord. Again, this is what got him here, defeating the former final boss, Scuti.
yep. So the new final boss of DAS, but a little bit of an L hang there, but still very low. So these guys, I mean, you look and you think, oh no, that's a hang. It might be in trouble, but they're consummate DAS professionals. They'll make their way out of this relatively unscathed. And Matt Martin, speaking of unscathed, gets the Tetris 300K transition pace. Micetro, on the other hand, looking at probably about a 570K pace. Are you kidding me? I guess the Tetris rates speak for themselves.
Oh,
There's some
look at
truth
these
to it.
tuck setups from Maestro.
Yeah.
Delay burns.
Yep.
Little nasty, but doing a good job bringing this down.
Yeah, but this short stint of the burn unit's going to allow Matt to start to cut into this lead because Maestro's having to put more weight on the gaps in his stack. He's got to deal with the left well, then bring it back over to the right well. So a full swing around once he's able to get himself free. That Z burst not doing him any favors. And we're coming up to halfway. Looks like about a 390K pace for Matt Martin, so he's improving his numbers. Meanwhile, Maestro's metrics have cooled down a little bit, 460K. As you may recall, he was close to a 600,000 pace at the third of the way checkpoint. But we are getting closer. The margin is getting tighter. It's down to less than a Tetris until Maestro gets that one and breaks himself free from the burn.
Fantastic. We are pretty much neck and neck.
Neck and neck.
Neck and neck. I was like, that was a real big thing in the tournament last year, Kansas City tournament last year. It didn't even matter if they were neck and neck at all. It just became a call and response. So Tetris kept saying neck and neck randomly, and we'd all respond neck and neck.
Right.
Let's try that again, crowd. I say neck and neck. You say, there we go.
All right. Sounds like reminds me of, I forget what tournament this was, but I want to say it was like Germany, and Jonas was there as part of the tournament, and there were some folks there having a very good time, having some great beverages, and they just started at every possible opportunity saying neck and neck. I don't know if English was their first language. Maybe they didn't know what it was. Maybe they thought it was like a Tetris cheer or something, but just out of nowhere, it seems like every 15, 30 seconds you hear random neck and neck. All right, and we are coming up to 100 lines and the turn. 342,000, a Toastress for Maestro, 397,000, and Matt wisely puts that long bar off to the left, but now he's got a long bar dependency. He's going to need another one to bring this down, and it's going to allow Maestro to expand on this lead he has, currently sitting at over 3 Tetrises as we're making our way to level 19. Oh, and oh my gosh, check this out, folks. An anonymous $100 donation into the Matcherino. And oh my gosh, the Matcherino's at $666.66. Is that a good sign or a bad sign? Or is it a good omen?
It is a DAS sign.
It's a DAS sign. Is that... Oh no, Matt's in trouble, but he's burning down. If he can burn his way out of this, he can get his stack back into good health for level 19. He's got the well open, desperately needs a long bar or some burns or both.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so he's safe, but it's gonna still be a little bit tricky dig. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Yep, he is safe, and he's got 2 more Tetrises he can get before level 19 with maximum efficiency. But he's gonna burn in 426,000. Maestro at 513K. He's a few Tetrises ahead, but there's a lot of runway to work with for both of these players. They're both great DAS players. Both can still go for Tetrises on 19. I mean, these are also max out tier DAS players, so do not jump to any conclusions. That is an order coming from Toast. You're not allowed to jump to any conclusions about this game.
517 to 438. So Maestro's still with a 3 Tetris lead. Both players are in level 20. We are coming down to the end here. Can Matt Martin bring this back and save his tournament life?
The journey to a reverse sweep begins with a single step, and that first step has to take place right now. There is no more room margin for error. Matt needs this win to force a game 4 and maybe even a game 5. Maestro looking to end it in 3 and pull the brooms out for a sweet, sweet victory.
Matt has brought it down to about a 2 Tetris difference here.
And now Maestro's got a little bit of burning to do. Nothing too bad, but maybe
good
going
setup.
for. Is he going for a dirty center roll
it is.
Tetris? Wait
Where is
for
it?
it.
Gonna take the triple. And double. That was good.
He
That was
just burns
good.
to safety. We wanted the flair for the dramatic, but above all
smart.
else, board health is what we're looking for.
Yeah, that was a smart
at this
set of
point.
moves. Okay, so now set up for Tetris. Maestro looking for the bar. Oh, Kabar comes a bit too late.
Okay.
Gonna just take the burns here.
Maestro on a 820k pace heading towards kill screen. Matt Martin is looking at a 810k pace, so they're still very, very close. Not max out pace, but I mean 810k in the kill screen. I haven't even scored that in any game mode. I mean, I've got a 710k PB. What do I know?
And Matt Martin takes the lead very briefly down from 3.
And now he gets the Tetris.
From 3 Tetrises down to now being in the lead, currently 607 to 579.
He's got some dependencies on the left, and now is he going for it? Nope, he just takes the dirty triple. Another smart move. Both of them doing the gift exchange of dirty triples to stay alive. On to level 26. We are going to be there very, very shortly. It is 649k to 616k. That lead just over a Tetris for Matt Martin, fighting to survive another game.
And is now up about a Tetris, both players into 25. There's a Tetris for Maestro to take the lead, and right back, Matt Martin, back and forth we go, 684 to 652.
You are seeing clutch effort out of both players. They've got their stacks open. They're waiting for the right pieces. Matt Tetris ready, gets a Tetris. He's up by almost 2 Tetrises with only 20 lines to go until the kill screen. And as you all know, you don't need me to remind you, the kill screen got its name because as a DAS player, you pretty much can't do anything at that point. If you want to try and get points on kill screen, you almost have to sell for a double long bar well and hope you get 2 long bars in a row at that transition to 29.
Oh, gets the quick tap over. Maestro at 736, down a Tetris, but also ahead in line, so there's not much room here.
Matt is gonna.
Oh, so we have a chase down.
Oh
my
and
God!
the chase down is over as soon as it
We
starts.
have a new champion here in the KC DAS Finals. It is a Maestro, the champion sweep over Matt Martin.
So we are here with our second place finisher in the DAS Gold Championship at Kansas City. Give it up for Matt Martin. All right.
Thank you.
So first off, I mean, you were on the main stage for pretty much all day. When you're on the main stage and you're playing at this high of a level, making it all the way to the finals, does it make it more intense, or is it just kind of another day at the office for you?
At this point, a couple things. I'm so used to losing that for real. It's kind of like another day at the office, but also like that's when I'm most comfortable, kind of like I like hanging out and stuff, but I'm just kind of like when I'm up there, I don't have to think about anything else. I'm just like I get to play my game. That's ultimately, no offense to anyone because you guys are okay, but I came here to play the game, so when I'm there, I'm like, okay, like I wish I could kind of fast forward to those moments sometimes, because I just feel kind of comfy up there, I guess.
No, love to see it. And I have to ask us because I believe you and I are kind of in the same age range. How does it feel to take down some of these youngsters making your way to the finals?
How old are you?
41.
41. Okay, old man.
Yes.
Listen, we don't get a lot of shots to take. Oh, somebody just won silver.
Yep.
Yeah, we're fewer and further between now, and so anytime an older player is still in it, I get excited too. I'm always trying to encourage, especially with DAS, it's like, please, the bit older, like, come out. The more of us there are, we have a better shot, and like it's kind of nice to see the greats fall, not because I don't root for them in any other, especially in open tournaments. I don't know who to vote for because I love them all, but when a roller is playing DAS, I'm like, I love you, but you got your thing. Like, let's get real DAS players out here and keep it approachable, I guess, to older players.
Yeah, and that's kind of the great thing about these the players that are our age. I mean, you don't have to learn rolling. You can still play DAS and play at a high level. I mean, you took some of these younger players to the limit, and over in silver, I mean, I took TetrisTIme to a decider.
Yeah.
Roller extraordinaire right there. So it doesn't matter if you're closer to AARP than college. Get yourselves a console, play some Tetris, and come out to these tournaments.
Absolutely. We'd love to have more.
All right. And finally, I think before we're about to wrap up here, any last words you'd like to share with the crowd and to the streamers we got watching?
Hi, Amanda. Thanks for supporting me. Hi, Mom, fam, sis. Always encouraging them to help my parents understand what Twitch is and watch it. So yeah, just excited. Shout out to Jude and Rio, our cats.
Oh, way to go. Shout outs to the cats. You love it. Oh, yeah. Yep.
No, thank you guys
Yeah.
for running it. Omen Bar, everybody, amazing. We really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. So.
All right. Thanks for coming. Yeah, thanks for coming to join us over
All
here,
right,
Matt.
thank you.
All right.
Let's get the winner up here.
I'm here with our Kansas City DAS champion for 2025. Maestro, I'm happy to present you with this trophy as our newly minted champion of the Kansas City. I just said it. Champion of DAS. We'll just say he's the best DAS player in Kansas City as of right this moment. How do you feel?
I can't describe it. I've never come close or anything to winning an entire tournament anywhere.
Really?
Anywhere, yeah. Maybe a tier 3 tournament back when I first started playing DAS at CTM, but that was about it. Yeah.
Wow. What was the closest you've gotten up until this point?
I don't know, probably top 8 somewhere. No, probably top
here,
4
yeah,
last
yeah.
year.
Yeah, okay.
At this event. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Obviously, I've been following your career for a while.
Yeah.
You used to be a tapper,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So walk me through why in the era of rolling, you've decided to get better and play DAS.
So about 4 years ago, I was hyper tapping, but it really hurt my arms, and it felt like I was plateauing. I wasn't really getting anywhere, and I have a good friend named Kevin, and we would practice Tetris sometimes, and he kept telling me, you would be a really good DAS player. You'll be a really good DAS player. He kept telling me this. And at first I kind of laughed it off, but when I play DAS, it's very relaxing. It's very relaxing compared to hyper tapping or I imagine any other playstyle. So it's like I could get good at Tetris and learn the stacking the right way and really get a feel for how the game is supposed to play out.
Yeah.
And so at the beginning of 2022, I made a decision to switch back to the DAS playstyle and just do that from there on. I started all the way back. I erased all my PBs. In February, I went into that tier 3 tournament. I had a 400k qualifier. I started all over, and it was the most refreshing thing that I had done for myself with Tetris.
And we have a name for that.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
The DAS Revolution!
Heck yeah. Culminating to this moment here in 2025. Yeah, pretty awesome. Anything else you wanted to shout out or I guess inform the rest of us a little bit about what you got going on?
Well, shout out to my girlfriend, Tiffany.
Hey!
Best girlfriend a Tetris player could have. Shout out to you for being, not just for putting on this tournament, but for being, personally a great big brother to me.
Oh,
yeah, thank you.
Love you, bro.
Yeah, thank you to everyone who put this on. Thank you. Shout out to the Big Daddy Tetris crew out there. That's Jedi Evan, Josh Tolles, DMJ, you, Tiffy, and I'm
Jordan?
Yes, Jordan. Tsar Jordan was low-key coaching me in between the sessions, giving me tips on Discord,
Wow, okay,
telling me to keep it simple and keep the build simple. So shout out to Jordan. Thank you. And there will be more Big Daddy things and more Big Daddy people to come in the future.
Yeah, so walk me through this one here. You have to face the final boss and the clear favorite coming into this, Blue Scuti. What was going through your head?
Yeah, I knew I was... honestly, I've been hearing all throughout the tournament that DAS is the great equalizer. So
Yeah.
I just kind of took that and ran with it, just went all the way with it. I knew that while Blue Scuti is great, he's he's one of our best and my personal favorite out of all the top players, honestly.
Wow.
Yeah. But
Yeah, Scooty's excited by that.
yeah, but yeah, I knew that I had been training so hard myself. So many training on kill screen with Das, 29 starts, all kinds of training sessions with Jordan. You were sometimes there in our Discord server in Big Daddy Tetris, just sharing ideas, iron sharpening iron. I knew I had my own way of being there, of being at the top.
Yeah.
Without having to rely on others so much or get validation from other people. I just knew that I had to focus on what I had. Also, a huge shout out to my roommate and best friend Wes. I know he's watching out there. He helped me through so many things.
Yeah. Incredible emotion here in Kansas City. Let's give it up for Micetro, our DAS champion here in Kansas City, 2025 finals.
Thank you.
Yeah, good. I think that's gonna do it. I don't even know how to top that. Let's gonna call it for today and for the year.
I want to say,
yeah.
if you have a dream, you just for this has been like 5 years, 6 years of Tetris, playing Tetris in the making. Just coming from, it feels like nothing to something. Just keep going. Just grind at it. Whatever play style it is that you play, DAS, tap, roll, we have it all. We have a excellent community that wants to see more diversity.
Yeah.
So just keep grinding and keep being yourself and being the best that you can be. You can do it.
Yeah. Couldn't say it better. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said. So from all of us here in Kansas City, thank you, chat. Thank you, crowd. Thank you, players, for coming and making this an incredibly memorable tournament. I hope to see you all again next year, which we will have. So I guess that's it.